Got a big old birdie on hole 9. I was gonna say hole 19. Oh, that would have been crazy talk. I'd get a person in trouble. Got a birdie on hole 9 or hole 18, however you want to slice that pie. Let me walk you through it, talk you through it, show you how it all came down. Check the tee box with little to no confidence. Smack the living daylights out of a little driver action, hooked over to the right, I guess we'll say. Maybe. Sliced. But a long shot, then we hit the 3-wood here as the day is long. Put it in the bunker, but we're pin high. Then we have a nice little shot out of the bunker. Matriculates about 5 feet out, and we land the putt. Bow, shika wow wow, shiky boom, yeah, shake your butt cheeks. Everybody's shaking butt cheeks here in Memorial Stadium as these boys are ready to play. This season is running out of time as 27 is released. We're going to wait until the actual release to get it. Look at that. Look at the boys attacking. Stay physical, boys.
One of the best defenses in the nation, David, and I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Wants to throw on third. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection.
He had 2 guys that he picked way wrong.
This will be their first punt of the afternoon.
George Floyd set to return.
They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense will
This offensive line is a tough one.
And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line. A group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
Man, I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all.
Early has been excellent for a second-year starter. First year, he's going to be in the Big Ten, however.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
Wants to throw. It's Hurley. Gets it to him on the screen. Crosses the 45. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like, the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a...
Turning it on! Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around, and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
The Huskers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Are they saying he got that? Dude, Hurley is awesome, though. He is like Manziel. Oh, I can see it.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Well, that ball landed incomplete, but you saw the quarterback's speed, and you saw how big of an asset that is for this
Johnson on a little fade route.
pass rush, but he was easily able.
Fires toward the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down.
What a kick.
It's
Good job, kid.
He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll bring it out. It's Bullock. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And now the offense will come onto the field again. To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
To the air on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's McGowan. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The run from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. Fires left. A strike downfield. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Yeah, and obviously great play by the offense to keep the drive alive, and also a good find by the quarterback on 3rd down.
The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Stallions will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Catch in the middle. It's McGowan. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes the field goal unit. It's going.
And we're all square here, baby boy.
And the 3-ball gives us a tie.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After that latest answer, tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. Wide open.
George freaking Floyd, dude. Boom! Boom!
Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a...
He is that guy. That's his 2nd return for a touchdown in his career. Is that going to be what this team's all about? Am I going to find special teams as the strength that pushes us through some games?
It's because of that awesome kickoff return.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Offense making its way under the field to start the drive. These two teams feeling each other out a bit, down 10-3 as they open this drive. Looking downfield on first down. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now on second down. Off play action. He hurls one deep down the left side.
Woo!
And they can't hook up. Going for the
Call
big
me,
play
pimp.
on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Third down play from the gun. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Bringing the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Big old Darius Miles.
And the Stallions now with
There's another one, only a sophomore, but my goodness, is he impressive.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their
They're
strength.
flying to the ball, though.
Back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't hook up on the big play.
Balducci.
Fourth down. The Stallions send out the punt unit. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away.
G. Floyd, he's on fire, too.
Wants to bring it back. Slips through the line. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return
Cat
on
is
that
fire.
one before he's pushed out of bounds. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Looking downfield, it's Hurley. Makes the grab. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Across the 45. Flying down the left side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Nebraska. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
Ferguson's got some weapons on this offense, that's for sure. Not the running backs from a year ago. And maybe not even as good of receivers, but he's got a lot of speed. Oh my, oh my.
The field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Yeah, guy just fall.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. This offense really needs to get something going right now. Already down.
Oh, I like this
17-3.
lineup with Jamerson and Darius.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
There's a very high standard and a high bar when you're playing defense at Nebraska. You always hear people talk about the black shirts. Well, this guy right here, he fits into that because of his speed. You saw in that blitz, they had no
Balducci, though, set the edge.
to get home to the quarterback to come up with a massive sack.
Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Williams. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. And the Stallions decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Final play of the quarter coming. They'll try to get outside. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and we'll get ready to change sides for the second quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Back to throw, it's Hurley. Here's a heat. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
gotta like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it,
2 to
catch
get
it,
7.
and give me some positive yards.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. This is an area of the field where it's really advantageous to just go for it. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Yeah, I like it. I like the confidence of the coaches.
David Adebale on the play.
Nowadays. And going for it in your own territory, it used to be, no, you can't do that. Now, everybody's like, you know what? Analytically, that makes sense.
He'll try to do it himself. There he goes. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24. And this defense, its head is spinning.
Malden's a big guy.
The Cornhuskers are moving quickly down the field. Fires deep toward the end zone.
Oh.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Not the best play calls down here. We're kind of just throwing some stuff.
3rd and long. Off the play fake. A shot toward the end zone.
Oh.
The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Right
What a kick.
down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger. They're
All right with
really
that.
starting to extend that lead as they get
We don't need to go crazy. We need LaMarcus to make those.
And that's not the way they
Those
wanted to end
grabs.
the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And the returner is stopped.
Incredible tackle to catch up to him and jump on and do a straddle ride like that. Wild.
First play of the drive, lost a throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's
Shaver popped him.
play for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Manning. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Williams. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Defense looks like they're coming. Wants to throw again. Pulls it in. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drop.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Finding an escape route. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
Oh. A little bit too handsy was Balducci.
Contact trying to defend the fade, and that'll move it closer after that pass interference penalty. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Working that left side now. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Jamerson's fired up.
This offensive line
The junior is so good, so big, so strong.
Second and long. Now on the option. Now the toss.
Look at this defense.
Stop at the line of scrimmage.
This could be the best one I've ever had. It only took until the new game came out. I mean, Jamerson just makes it that. He's like Sue.
He's looking downfield to throw.
Woo!
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Let's go, baby. You got to be double digits this year.
Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Ohio State is in front. They've led for most of the game. However, Brutus isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 11 over Bowling Green. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Quarterback moving. And he just held on to the football too long, and the defense rode him out of bounds and forced a loss. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. With the catch, it's Johnson. Still running at the 40. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. 3rd and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous, making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that first down and keep the offense on the field.
And the Huskers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught near the sticks. It's Woodside. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Hurley. Makes the catch, it's Johnson. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Throws toward the end zone. And it was worth the gamble.
What?
The long pass is incomplete.
Well, we know.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Going to try to get it himself. Keeps it and gets the first down. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Husker.
Both sides a
That's
baller.
the way you finish a drive and put up points. No step back in week 3. They have
Hell
been
no.
sharp as they
We
extend
ain't
the
stepping
lead.
back. We're stepping on.
This is
The
Blowout
results.
City. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Safe completion on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Had to throw it before he wanted. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. The Stallions will call on their punt team.
George Floyd set to return here. Can he make something happen?
Here's the return. Makes a move. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Just enough time to get off one.
Johnson's a big 6'5", 90 speed guy.
Looking to throw, it's Hurley. Fires one high and deep. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin
pathetic.
in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. Makes the grab. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
This is exactly why this guy is your QB. He does such a great job of buying time, has such great speed, just stresses the defense. What do you want to do? You want to blitz me? Sure, I'm going to scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass. He's just posing so many problems and so many headaches.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. And off from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Complete to the right. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Cornhuskers are flying
Hurley's
down
balling.
the field. Off the play fake on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
This is what's so hard as a defense, trying to stop this dual threat quarterback, because on the previous play he hurt you with his arm, and then on this one he hurts you with his feet. They're going to have to do a better job of getting pressure on him, making him get rid of the football or go down with it, because his speed and his arm talent right now is a problem.
Fires to the right.
Oh,
And they're not on the same page there. They've got
if he
a
could have
call
just
for the
held
big
it.
play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Hurley. Going for it all. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Manning. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a... And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Stallions will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll take it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
How about the linebacker breaking on the football, seeing the
They're
quarterback,
a little
the
behind.
ball comes out, he moves right to where the ball's going, nice anticipation, and swats the ball to the ground.
He's got him this time. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Unloads it left. Good timing on the quick out. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Here comes the offense onto the field again. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. The Stallions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. The toss to the outside. Powers through the defender. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Woodside. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Nebraska! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bullock. That is a decision he will likely regret.
Oh, we got to unload the bench.
The end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Off play action on 1st down. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Mitch is a problem too.
A long way to go after the loss on the last play. to fire on second down.
I can't get off that block.
Pocket breaking down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got a man. It's Williams. Turns it on down the left side. He's at the 40. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field.
We roughed his ass. Got burned.
I know defenders hate quarterbacks.
They're sitting there looking for a pass.
Hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
Wow. Second string's just letting them eat. Come on, Riggs.
A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Out of the end zone. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's got him. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Conway. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3.
And with little Spazio's options.
With a first down in the
Spazio.
on the option. Quick toss. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. He wants to throw it. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Husker! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Good run through non-con.
Where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They'll run it from the gun.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibe.
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Bringing it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Dumps it off in the flats. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Moves away as he feels pressure. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will
Threw it across his
absolutely
body.
never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Takes the handoff. It's Roberts. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Looking deep. Snatches it on the right.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later, it's in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Stallions have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw, it's Grimes. Quickly out to the tight end. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Stallions with the 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. They'll leave it with him. He breaks a tackle. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Pressure coming. Steps away to find some room. He's going. It's a fumble on the play. And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. The Huskers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
And you want to dominate the football game like these guys have all day. Dominate the line of scrimmage. You know, turn and hand the ball off to your running back. It's a good recipe. It makes every quarterback better. It makes every OC better. Just turn, hand the football off, especially when you're winning the ball game.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. Quick step and go. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Rushes on him. Got his man on the right.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop you.
The Cornhuskers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a huge play. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. On the ground, it's Roberts. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Grimes. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Stallions will line up to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt.
What a day he's had.
Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Conway. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
Oh, yeah. Through the mentality of toughness. Seductious. What do we got, though? This is going to be a tough year, I think. I don't think we're going to be a undefeated squad. That defense is awesome, but the offense has some weaknesses in terms of running that could really present some problems. He only threw 3 picks all last season and was only sacked 8 times. He's been sacked 8 times already with 3 picks this season. Oh man, we